He do you know the wife at all?
No. I haven't met her. I haven't met her, but sure. I've seen all that I need to see.
Yeah, okay.
I looked it up. They were here about 7 months ago in studio.
Yeah.
The intermediary is this this hilarious guy, super wealthy guy.
Right.
I'll just shout him out, Charlie Reese.
Okay.
He lives in Alabama.
And how does he become the guy?
He's just like insanely wealthy and hangs out with like super fun rock star people.
Right.
Was doing a podcast with a bunch of comedians at a certain point, and like they come on as guests, and he's just like, hey, everyone, don't want to waste your time, just like gives you money and stuff. And dude, this is actually how I ended up not doing the boob job.
Oh, why? He talked you out of it?
Well, no, because like I had no idea what I was walking into.
Right.
And I go into this guy's compound. It's the most like extravagant, right? The guy is great.
Right.
Charlie Reese is great. And I'm on the podcast, and like I'm doing their podcast about a month before I'm scheduled to have boob job surgery. And I just like
you believe you're saying that out loud?
Yeah, right. So I just blurt this out, and he says, if you get a boob job, he says I'm getting out my checkbook. I'm going to pay for it. And I'm like, I didn't even know how much it costs at that point.
Right.
And
what does it cost?
Well, I needed to have surgery to get the boobs in, and then another surgery to get the boobs
Take them out. Yeah.
And like it turned out to be $55,000.
I figured probably about $25,000 to get them in, right?
Right. It was the guy. He just pulled out a checkbook and wrote $55,000 check.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, like this is crazy. I was like, okay,
yeah,
I'll take it. I'll take it. But it was also understood that that meant like, okay, now you're going to promote the podcast episode.
Right.
And I was like, ooh, like this. I was like, my gut tells me that like it's a bad move to like shine a big light on this.
Yeah.
But I did it anyway.
Yeah.
And so there were all these articles.
How many times in your life have you done that?
Something
tells me this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah.
But all these articles came out. There was a bona fide storm in the media, and but I'm going through with it. Hyperbaric chambers set up in my living room to make me heal faster. Like both surgeries paid for.
Right.
Like the night before the surgery, I get a call like late at night. I said, "Man, we hit a snag." The anesthesiologist, caught wind of what's really going on here. That it's Steve-O.
Right.
And
he won't do it.
Backed out. And so they had to reschedule the surgery, and then and then it just like everything. They were trying to find another surgery center that was willing to do it, but they're like looking outside of the county.
Right.
They're like, hey, we're gonna go down to San Diego. we're gonna smuggle you in at like 6 a.m. And it was just like, and then I had this crazy encounter with a transgender person.
Right. And that's really what got you thinking.
Yeah, that's what I had a very, very thoughtful conversation with this transgender
you and
person
Obama.
that me and Obama. But yeah, so in any case, it was kind of for a fair amount of time, I felt very indebted to my
Charlie.
Alabama sugar daddy.
Right.
and I post after post to a point where I was like, okay, now like the actual value that
right,
we're good.
Right,
so
you paid it out.
There's no more like feeling of indebtedness.
Right.
Now I'm just legitimately bros with Charlie Reese. And Bam, I think Bam caught wind of that this guy will pay you to go on the podcast. He wanted to do it. And like Bam shows up and he's like, dude, you've got 2 G-Wagons in your driveway, like a big ass boat, like your house is insane. Like well, what do you do? Bam was just kind of enamored.
Right.
And I think their communication's fallen off a little bit, but we would communicate a little bit. This guy would send him, and he'd say, intermediary.
Gotcha. And he kind of puts you.
It's great that he's doing well.
He was in here, and I remember the first time we had him on, I called you the night before, and I was just giving you a heads up. I just wanted you to know in case you were like, I want to talk to him, or you don't want. You were not quite ready to talk to him.
Well, it wasn't that I wasn't ready. I was like,
Yeah, like you weren't talking.
I'll talk to him whenever.
Yeah. But he's since been on in the studio a couple of times, and it's weird because I'm not a drug guy. I've never been addicted to anything. I can't tell. He seems like he's a lot better. He seemed like he was better the second time than he was the first time, but I don't really know.
I mean, here's the thing. It's that whenever he gets a microphone in front of him, it's just there's just no accountability.
Yeah,
like it's this victim mentality. Everyone else has done him wrong.
Right.
Well, this happened.
Some of the things that he said was kind of hard to believe. Like some of the people he was blaming, and you know that his parents love him, and you know that they want the best for him. But then again, I didn't know his parents.
Everybody wants the best for him.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. Like if you take accountability for your own situation, if you take responsibility for your own actions, then you find that you can control a lot more.
Sure.
About your life. And you're not just subject to whatever life deals you that's so unfair.
Yeah. Where are we at with Jackass?
We're approaching the 25th anniversary.
Right.
Of the very first episode coming out.
Oh wow.
And some discussions came up about potential ways to commemorate.
Say nobody ran this past me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm the final decider.
Different the potential ways to commemorate the 25th anniversary.
Okay.
And there are some fun things that missed the deadline of the 25th anniversary.
Right, but you could still use that to.
But yeah, there's nothing like big and new, but there's like fun stuff. That's
all right.
That's gonna serve to commemorate and I think bring a little bit of profile, but it's not like that.
No more movie or anything like that.
No big new movie deal.
Okay, these are things I need to just check in with her. What I always wonder, I asked Kevin Smith this all the time. Whenever Kevin Smith makes
love that guy, huh?
He's the best.
Yeah,
he's the best. Whenever Kevin Smith does Clerks, you see all those guys from Clerks. What do they do when they're not making Clerks movies?
Right?
Like what? Like I always think, what is Chris Pontius doing?
Chris Pontius spends a lot of time in Scandinavia, and I don't know what.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like I just wonder what those guys do, those peripheral jackass guys. Like you're out there busting your hump. You see Knoxville in movies or whatever he's doing every once in a while, and then
Weedman got into the restaurant business.
Right, he owns a bunch of taco places or something.
Burger Chronic Tacos.
Chronic Tacos.
Yeah.
I think he sold his stake in Chronic Tacos. I always understood that he did quite well with that, and Weeman really, really hustled with Monster Energy,
right?
And like Weeman's the most prolific USO entertainer, like just getting behind the troops.
That's great,
all over the world.
Yeah, who doesn't love a little guy coming out there?
Right.
It's just fun just to see a fun guy. Yeah. What about Preston?
Preston
and I are friends. He's been in the studio before.
Yeah.
He and I are friends on Instagram. So every once in a while, he'll like something or I'll see him. But what is he doing?
He's living in Texas.
Yeah.
And I think I know that he does comedy here and there.
Right.
He'll book some shows. He's been in a long-term relationship with a lady who I believe is an accountant.
Okay.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
I got together with them in Texas. But I think it's a little bit of stuff here and there, but not a lot.
Yeah.
It would be weird, obviously all of us watch Jackass and growing up on it and stuff, to see somebody like that working a regular job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have this job. I got kids. I got to go to work. I got stuff I got to do.
Right.
Okay. So I go and I work at Walmart now, and people are like, that's the dude from the radio is now is like working at Walmart on aisle 5. That's what you jackass guys have to deal with.
Yeah, if I
because
go
you were
into-
already famous at such a young age. You got to keep the fame going, or else you're going to be working at Walmart.
If I go into Ace Hardware and I see Preston, I'm going to be like, wait a second,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
What's going on?
Yeah, that's a real. I think that's a fear for me worse than dying.
100%.
Right.
Famous and broke.
Famous.
Yeah.
One of the guitar players, obviously Warren's doing a lot better now and doing stuff, whatever. But after Janie died and they weren't doing anything, he was working at Guitar Center, and he said people would come in and be like, "Really?
Yeah.
You were in Warrant, dude.
That's
You know,
cherry pie.
Yeah.
So funny. Rachel Wolfson. It was she hit me up because she knew I was coming to Austin. She
Right.
said, hey, you need an opener, and I was like, I brought Preston to open for me, and I was like, okay, so Rachel, yeah, go ahead, you can do 10 minutes at the top of the show.
All right.
But you got to walk out to cherry pie. It actually worked really well.
Don't you love having that power?
That's always a catch.
Oh, that's
I mean,
so great.
I didn't say that until we were there.
Right.
You know, we're in the green room, and they came in and asked her what her walkout music was. I was like, oh, she's going to do cherry pie.
This is our friend Steve-O who's in the studio with us. He's going to be at Sidesplitters all weekend long, all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, it's been great, man.
Yeah.
I had 5 shows, and then I added one, and then I added another one.
Let me tell everybody, having seen your shows and being out there before, this is not a guy that you're used to seeing on MTV go up there and tell stories about the good old days. I mean, these are jokes. It's funny. It is some stories. It's you being the you that we want to see.
Well, it's more than that because it's multimedia,
Right.
and I'm not telling old stories about what it used to be like and showing old videos.
Right.
Like I went out and filmed high ass level, intense jackass crap, and
I don't want to ruin anything, but the
yeah,
helicopter
it's
thing.
fine. But
Is the helicopter thing in there?
The show was like large chunks of like storytelling, and then like shut everything down, and like I leave the stage and you're watching a video, and then I come back out.
Right.
This and there were like I think a total of 10 videos. This show has 40 plus videos, so it's like boom, boom, boom.
Right.
You know, it's much more rapid fire. The pace is super faster, and the show is just funnier.
Well,
you know, it's I'm really, really proud of it.
That's the thing. I know that you work hard towards it, and I know that you are proud of it. So that's great, and I hope everybody comes.
Have you heard of Danny Jones? I
Dan-
think he's like a
A podcast guy?
big
Yeah, he was
podcast
just
guy.
on with Rogan, I believe.
He
Yeah.
was just on with Rogan. He was at my show last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, I did my first night at
Sidesplitters,
Sidesplitters last night.
Yeah, you think he lives here in Tampa?
Yeah.
I don't know. I aged out of podcasting, I think.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big podcast.
Yeah. I know.
I got a screenshot from my manager. Hey, this guy asked about you being on, and the screenshot had him circled, and it was like Apple Podcasts, top podcasts, like
Wow.
not like top in
Right.
comedy podcast. There's
Right,
always
right,
right,
subcategory
Yeah.
where like, and it's clever of them to do that, but this was just across the board.
Yeah.
And he was like top 20 podcasts, period.
Do you
And
really-
I recognized him because I know that he was on Rogan
Right,
last week.
Right.
And I was like, oh, wow. And like what a dickheaded response I had. I was like, tell him if he comes to my show, I'll meet up with him after the show and figure out a time to go on. But like he has to see how awesome the
Right.
show is. Like so that he can,
That's
like,
good. Put your money where your mouth is.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want somebody to come in there and talk without seeing it, you know?
Right, and it's like Happy Gilmore. If they're not screening it for the press,
Right. Then you know
then
it
we got a
stinks.
problem. Yeah, no, I want everybody to see how badass.
Yeah.
my it's called Steve-O Crash and Burn.
Steve-O Crash and Burn.
Yeah,
You can see it at Sidesplitters, 960-1197 or sidesplitterscomedy.com. That's the best place to get tickets because you can go pick your seats, you can pick the show, you can do the whole thing.
and it's not gonna charge you $900 because StubHub,
Right. All the
these,
aftermarket
corporate scalpers.
Yeah. You can go there and you can see the show and you could have a great time at one of the premier comedy clubs in the country. And I'm telling you right now, not to toot our own horn, but this will sell out now that Steve-O has announced to the world that he's here.
Remember in Tampa?
I was just going to bring that up. It was one of the worst, best moments ever.
Yeah, I was like, I was so sure that because we had gotten together on the radio that like this was just gonna absolutely.
He had been on the show. He had been at the Mahaffey Theater and then came on the show to promote it, and then got a bump and a bunch more tickets. So we're out
So
there.
yeah, and now like and the show was great. Everybody enjoyed it. You know, it's fun. At that point, I had already taped the special for the bucket list.
Right.
So this was just like kind of a victory lap.
Right.
And I was proud that you were there, side stage with your son.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the theater looked great, if not completely sold out. Like it looked great, and you know, I'm like, I'm grateful that you're present. I'm proud that the show was good, and at the end, I'm like, all right, like I said, how many of you guys make some noise if you guys are here because you found out about it on the Calta show? And it was just like
spattering of applause.
It's like, oh, okay, so about 4 of you guys.
From the stage, Steve-O looked at me and goes, that didn't work out so well.
It could have been your proudest moment. The crowd goes crazy.
Listen, whether or not they'll admit it, they're listening to the show, and a lot of people will find out about it. So
yeah, and honestly, I don't even know that there's that many tickets anyway.
Right,
like,
that's the thing. If you're adding shows,
yeah, I mean, I know that we've got Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Sunday night.
That opened up.
We've got. Yeah, and I don't know that we have really anything.
Yeah, so but you can go and look online and you can find it, see if there's any seats available and buy it there. Anything else coming up we need to know about?
No, I just want you to know that even if there was not a single ticket available to sell, I would be here nonetheless.
I believe that, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. You were, and I'm sorry I didn't text you back. I'm gonna feel guilty about that.
I'm just laughing at myself at how funny. Hey, dude, like.
Listen, you think that's the most redneck thing this family's ever done in this show? These people, I'm so lucky that these people are in my circle because the people that used to live next door are real assholes. But the noob neighbors are cool now. And if I told them, hey, Steve-O's going to park his rig out front, they'd be like, we don't care. They're awesome.
Yeah, his generator's really loud. Dude, what's up with SpongeBob the...
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Are you going to be in the new Tony Hawk game?
I'm not.
Because you were in the one before.
Yeah, but I was like a hidden character.
Yeah.
Like I was a hidden character. They gave me $5,000 to be in like this, like big video.
Yeah.
Game, you know, like and Tony Hawk wants you to do something, you do it. I love Tony.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. He was the one that made that. It keeps coming to that skate park here in Tampa and giving us its credibility. He's been down here a lot.
It had its credibility, man.
Yeah.
That Tampa Pro contest I was talking about has been going on forever. I mean, the park opened in 1993.
Wow.
I remember Tampa 2000, the Tampa Pro. Jackass wasn't out yet. I don't even think I had filmed for it yet. I hadn't. But I was there, and like they let me do this big fire stunt in the middle of the contest, and it was pretty awesome. Like the spot, Skate Park of Tampa.
Good.
Epic.
Listen, I love seeing you.
I love seeing you, dude.
You're I won't always do. You're one of the only people whenever I go to LA that I just text and say, hey, just what's up. Like I don't want to be a dick and be like I didn't come say hi. But yeah. I appreciate you getting up early and coming in. Go see Steve-O at Sidesplitters.